Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. So in this video you will learn the difference between descriptive and inferential statistics. Okay. You might often heard about descriptive and inferential statistics previously, right? So what are the difference between them? Alright. So descriptive statistic, it only describe about that sample data that you just collected, right? For inferential statistics, it try to conclude, okay, from this statistic, you will try to conclude that your sample represents the population, okay? So that's the difference between these two. So for descriptive statistics, it allows researchers to describe about that raw data in numerical terms. Okay, it involves the use of univariate, bivariate, and multivariate analysis. Example of tests that you can use to describe your data for descriptive statistics are frequency. Okay, you can use frequency distribution. You can explain using table and mean, and also standard deviation. Okay, but let's say you describe your data using average. That means you describe using descriptive statistics. Okay, you just simply actually descriptive is simpler compared to inferential statistics. Okay. So there are three types of analysis explained just now: univariate, bivariate, and multivariate. So what does it mean? Okay, for univariate analysis, it involves analysis of one variable at one time, right? So let's say for this analysis, you only describe, you want to describe about the gender of your participants. Okay, so that gender is variable. So we are only explaining about gender. So that means we are using univariate analysis. So what you can do to represent your data, your one variable, you can use mean or percentage. Okay, there are many, but these are among that are mostly used. Okay. Bivariate analysis considers the relationship between two variables which may or may not be related to each other. Right, so just now you use only gender, right? So for bivariate, use gender and let's say we talk about their salary. So you're using gender and salary. So these two variables is bivariate analysis. So what you can do to describe between two variables, you can use cross tabulation, scattergrams, measure of association, like Spearman and Pearson. Okay, so for this type of analysis, you can explain about their relationship. Okay, so let's say you create a scattergram. Okay, so your scattergram might be something like this. This scattergram describes the relationship between gender and salary. Okay, so this is what bivariate analysis is. Multivariate analysis, so it involves more than two variables at one time, right? So there are many tests you can use to describe multivariate analysis. Let's say you have gender just now, and then you have salary, and then you also have their satisfaction level. Okay, so you will use this type of data to you can identify their relationship, or you can create a story behind this data using ANOVA, multiple regression, path analysis, pattern analysis. Okay, these are the type. So that is multivariate analysis. Okay, so it based on the numbers of variables that you use to describe about that data. So what is inferential statistics? Okay, like I said just now, inferential statistic, it helps to describe whether your data, your sample data, describe the population or not. Okay, what I mean by this? Okay, let's say you are using, since you are conducting analysis, you will be doing your project, right? Project paper, final year project. So you might only use 100. Okay, so will your 100 sample size be able to describe the whole population of, let's say you are talking about UM student, so we have more than 1,000, right? More than around 5,000 students, including postgrads. Okay, maybe we have more than that. So how well did your data describe this population? Okay, so that is what inferential statistics is about. So based on probability sampling and are important when testing a hypothesis, okay? Because you want to make a statement whether it is related to the population that you studied or not. So from here, you might want to consider the statistical significance, okay, the level of significance, and that point and type 2 errors. Right, this all I will describe in the next video. So that's all. Thank you for watching.